Hello everybody, my name is Alaskan Blue Jay and welcome back to Subnautica VR. And before I do literally anything else, as promised, here it is, the moment you've all been waiting for. We're going to see what the Seamoth experience is like in VR. Oh,
Welcome
God.
aboard, Captain.
Oh, that's very strange. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, this is... I want to take a second to appreciate this because I didn't get this far last time, and because of the bar that Subnautica VR has set, I was actually fully expecting the Seamoth to steer based on head look. Just the way that, like, the Sea Glide does. Because from what I understood, this game hadn't really properly ever been fully ported to VR, so I was just expecting it to work the same as everything else always has, and I was expecting it to be really disorienting, like trying to look one way and then having the Seamoth have to catch up like that, right? It'd feel like this. Like I'd look and then the view would slowly catch up or something, you know, like I feel like you get what I mean, but no, you can actually look around. You can look around all inside the cabin of the Seamoth and steer it with the mouse. Exactly like you'd expect it to be steered. So that's, honestly, well done. Well done, Subnautica developers. This has exceeded my expectations. I know I shit on this game a lot for not— oh shit, sorry. I think I just road-killed an air bladder there. As I was saying, I know— okay, well, maybe the exit animation doesn't quite work. I know I have shit on this game previously for having what is probably, honestly, still one of the worst VR ports in existence, but given that this is the first game they ever developed, I'm honestly still super impressed it even has VR to begin with. And that was one of the things I was most apprehensive about in this playthrough, was the idea that— oh yeah, okay, yeah, I gotcha, thank you, Susan. I was super apprehensive about the potential for the Seamoth experience in VR to suck, and it doesn't. It doesn't. It's actually very, very good. Unfortunately, I am still kind of having some frame rate issues in the super populated areas of the game. Who, if you're still watching this, I would welcome any recommendations for settings that I could maybe min-max in this game a little more to optimize frame rate experience without causing too big a detriment to the graphics. Since I know you're somebody who has spent a lot of hours on that subject with this game. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Did I seriously just— that is the ultimate insult to injury. I was just wandering around trying to find salt so that I could stock up on water, and I accidentally found my way back to the pod from 2 episodes ago. So this location is, and let me make sure I don't screw this up this time, 2.5 ticks east by northeast, 422 meters out. 420 meters-ish, 2.5 ticks to the east by southeast of the pod. And, on that note, as if that wasn't bad enough, it has recently been brought to my attention that this whole time, I've had a beacon manager section in my PDA that I could have been using to ping all of the life pods that I've been to recently. So not only do I suck at memorization, it wasn't even necessary in the first place. God damn it, I suck at this game. If I had any credibility left as far as my experience in Subnautica, it is 100% completely gone now. Especially now we're officially past the point in the game where I have ever played. So, again, in case I haven't explicitly said this so far in the series, which I don't think I have, from here on out, everything that happens in this playthrough is going to be a surprise. I have never played past this point in the game. I haven't even seen it played past this point since, like, the original Markiplier and Jacksepticeye playthroughs before the game was even released. Oh, wow, look at that. Wait, that isn't consuming power, is it? For the lamps to be on in the Seamoth? No, doesn't look like it. Okay, so if I need to just floodlight a certain area of the map at night, I totally can just by putting the Seamoth there. That's good to know. You guys see that? There was a peeper that was literally just floating there, doing nothing. I mean, if he really wants to be my dinner that bad, I'm not gonna complain. Also, making a mental note, the time has definitely come to stock back up on salt. I've basically cleared Stalker City out of all the salt I could find. And, all I could find was 1. So, the time has come to move on, or I'm gonna have to start resorting to bladderfish again, and that's gonna take forever. And actually, I just needed to drink the water that I had in reserve, so I need to go ahead and immediately turn that bleach into disinfected water. Oh boy. Anyway, before we go poking around over near the escape pod again, which is the goal for this video, I need to just offload literally everything that I'm not gonna need while over there. Because obviously last time, I not only didn't do this first, mostly because I didn't have any of this storage built at the time, but I also dragged the entire mobile vehicle bay over there with me because I have the attention span of a goldfish with ADHD. I still can't get over the fact that I'm actually able to use head look while in the Seamoth. It was indicated to me that that was probably not going to be the case. So this is actually insanely cool. Okay, so, like an intelligent survivalist, I'm going to mark the pod before we go to explore it. And now we'll be on our way. I feel like... Is the Seamoth actually slightly slower than the Sea Glide? I was sort of expecting it to be the opposite. Well, no, I guess I got here pretty quick. I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm in a vehicle, right? You're in a vehicle, you suddenly are expecting to go like 60 miles an hour, or however you'd like car speed. That's not a complaint, just an observation, for the record. Whoa, frame drops, what the fuck? I feel like this area isn't too populated. Okay, I'm clearly gonna have to do some tweaking with the graphics. Now, a couple things, actually, that I've already noticed. The Seamoth acts as a portable source of oxygen. I'm assuming that's connected to its power. Like if it runs out of power, I'm expecting it won't oxygenate me still. But that means that I don't really have to worry about going to the surface every so often anymore, as long as I position the Seamoth strategically. Bearing that in mind, I'm just gonna poke around for some resources. And more importantly, any blueprints that I may have missed. Ah, yes, and also with a special focus on salt. So that I can have a good stockpile of bleach and therefore water. Anything asshole-ish over here? No? Okay, well, okay, you technically count, but you aren't dangerous. You just jump-scared me a little bit. Ooh. Wait, don't I already have yeah, I already have the blueprint for the laser cutter. Rip. Another gigantic salt deposit down there. What do I need to... Oh, I bet the laser cutter is what does that. Okay. That would track. That would make sense. Okay, got some silver. Good. We can always use more of that. Some salt. And, of course, after talking about how convenient it is to have a portable bubble of oxygen with me, what do I immediately do? Abandon it and go halfway across the map. Let's just take our Seamoth over to that area, shall we? Oh, this is cool, too. Look at this. I can drift in the Seamoth. That feels insanely cool, actually. Okay, I see 3 salt deposits nearby. Nice. Hey! You fucking mind? I'm not in the mood. Yes, hello, reefbacks. I hear you over there. God, those things are so cool. Any of these actual blueprint containers? Whoa, wait a minute. Vending machine? Is that actually useful, or is that just a cosmetic? That would be cool if that was like, you know how there's a medkit fabricator? It'd be cool if that was like a regular source of food that I could construct. Somehow I doubt it, though. I don't think they'd willingly make the game that easy this early. That's another laser cutter fragment. Sort of having trouble finding anything new, huh? I've once again left my Seamoth completely behind to the point that it probably would have actually been faster to just surface. Ah, okay, I needed to figure that out too. Similar to the Sea Glide, it looks like I can turn the headlamps of the Seamoth off to conserve power. Yes, more salt, excellent. Okay, well, maybe I did sort of already pick this place clean as far as blueprints the first time I was here. I felt like there was sure a lot more exploring that I had to do, but maybe not. Now, actually, speaking of the Seamoth, am I remembering correctly that there's... isn't there some sort of storage compartment on this, or is that something I have to craft? I thought I remembered the Seamoth having its own inventory space, for some reason. Rather than just saying keep the Seamoth nearby, there's also absolutely no reason that I couldn't just stay inside it. Unless I need to get out to grab something. That's maybe not very power efficient, but I could do it that way. Ooh, what is this? This seems like it's maybe significant. Oh, that was the last scanner room fragment! Let's go! I didn't even recognize that! Okay, sweet. I need to build me one of those. For sure.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you, Angela. Apparently Angela is in here too. Now, let's see, what exactly... Oh, wow, look at that. That's not even hard. I can do that right now. I have all those materials. Locates resources and wrecks within range. Wait, locates Whoa, hold up. I was just talking about how salt was starting to get really scarce. Does that mean that I can just have the scanner room ping something for me? I was gonna have poking around in that wreckage by LifePod 17 be the last thing we did this episode, but I'm starting to feel like maybe building the scanner room and testing that out might be the higher priority. Okay, wait a minute. I've already forgotten the blueprint, but it was also brought to my attention that I have a blueprints tab here. Yes, okay. I don't need to actually go to the fabricator and the tool and everything every time I want to check something. Okay, so 5 titanium, 2 copper ore, and 1 table coral sample. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 titanium, 2 copper ore, and 1 table coral sample. I'm just gonna take these 2. I would feel guilty about just leaving stuff there. Again, even when it comes to biodegradable materials, I am not a litter bug. Oh, shit. Okay. Fuck. Okay. I have a plan. It's okay. I kind of like the idea of the actual scanner being just barely poking up over the surface anyway. Just for aesthetic reasons, if nothing else. Oh no, but now it's not rotated correctly. Feckin'. Now it's rotated so that it can connect from the proper side. No, I clicked the wrong button! Now it's rotated so that it can connect from the proper side. Now I have clicked the correct button. Okay, so here's the strat. I'm gonna put a hatch just onto... Oh, okay. It's a little bit more of a hatch than I was expecting, but we'll take it. So now, gradually, we're just gonna move all the stuff from inside the doggo into the scanner room. And actually, come to think of it, the doggo may not even be necessary. If I can just fit all the lockers in there, I don't even need to have this compartment. I can just conserve resources. Yes. Yes. Oh, this is so much better. And again, for min-maxing reasons. Never mind, I know what I said about cramming as much in as possible, but even I have my limits when it comes to aesthetics. Oh, that still does not look particularly good, does it? Oh. Oh, wow! Look at that. So much stuff that I can just tell this thing to find for me, and I bet, I mean, I'm assuming this isn't the limit of it. That's probably just everything that's within the range of this particular room. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, weird. I was like, oh, does this thing come with a fabricator? But it's a fabricator specifically for scanner room upgrades. Wow. Oh my God, there's so much to be done here. Oh, what? And it comes with a camera drone? It comes with multiple camera drones. Look at them, they're so cute! They are the best little droney boys. Oh, and then if I just swim into the, I can just re-dock it. Oh, that's funny. Wait a minute, what? Oh, that's weird. That's so weird. If I back out, it shows a really low-res, low-graphics view of whatever the camera's pointed at. That's incredibly strange. Okay, we're just gonna dock those for now. There's the aurora in the distance. Oh, that looks so weird. There is no depth perception on those cameras at all. Okay, yeah, I'm basically just resigned to the fact that, oh god, and the UI is glitching. I'm basically just resigned to the fact that the lockers aren't gonna look good in this room, no matter what I do with them. And I would just put them in this area, but as far as like actually transferring the resources, as soon as I deconstruct the hatch, this whole segment is probably going to disappear and I lose everything, which I would rather avoid. So yeah, now instead of having to have just one dedicated precious materials locker, I can just have a separate locker for every material and start really hoarding everything. Nice. Ooh, okay. Okay, see now that isn't bad. Maybe the strat for aesthetics in this room is gonna be to just try to make as many of the glass-style lockers as I can. Well, except if you put them in the curved areas, they are both separated from the wall and slightly floating, so... maybe this is just the only really good spot in the room. It's alright, we'll make it work. Okay, and now that I have successfully deconstructed everything, and there is still plenty of room in my inventory, now... we deconstruct this solar panel. And this hatch.
Warning, emergency power only.
And the entire basic compartment. And now we place... said solar panel. Oh, this is gonna look horrible, isn't it? Oh no. Oh no.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Okay, wait a minute. Am I to assume that this is like wirelessly connected? Because if so... just realized the whole thing is floating without any supports whatsoever. Oh god, this is a disaster. If I put the solar panels, like, down on the ground level, will it still supply power? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Okay, that actually looks kind of cool. Here, look, well, I'm I'm gonna really stretch the suspension of disbelief here. Oh, I don't have enough quartz. Well, I'll fix that eventually. We're gonna prop this base up on the energy beam from the solar panels. It's like the power supply is polarizing it to the degree that it's like offsetting the weight. Don't think about it too much. Okay, and now, actually, the thought occurs that since I just deconstructed the entirety of the, basic module, that means I actually could have been putting lockers here the entire time, so give me a second. Oh, I guess you just can't get closer to the scanner room than a certain point. Oh, that's unfortunate. There's totally enough space for 3 lockers on each side here. Okay, so here's my thinking. We'll put these 4 lockers are for the stuff that is already like constructed resources that I'll need, like batteries, empty batteries, first aid, and then we still have just the MISC locker for everything else. And all the lockers that I put in the actual room, I mean, these are gonna be for titanium still, obviously, but all the like small wall lockers that I put in the room will be for resources, like silicone rubber, and we'll make this one for lead, so this one will be gold. Oh, and it is actually gonna let me put a locker right next to the fabricator. I really probably should not be allowed to do that, but I'm not gonna complain. Oh, actually, this is the first time I've needed to change a battery on anything except the Sea Glide. Tells you how much construction I've been doing. Okay, and actually I'm just gonna make an executive decision that glass can also go in the quartz locker, because I'll probably never have enough of either to completely fill one up. And then, I am still gonna have a locker for miscellaneous resources. Like in terms of miscellaneous crafting materials, whereas the other one is miscellaneous just stuff that I don't currently need. And there's room to expand too for stuff like diamond and lithium that I know is in the game, but I don't have any yet. So, is this really an aesthetic masterpiece? No, it's definitely got its flaws. But you know what? As long as it works, I'm okay with that. So thank you everybody for watching this video on Subnautica. I might actually go ahead and do some stuff in between episodes for once. Just like going and doing repetitive like farming and stockpiling and... You know what, actually... Thank you, Angela. I'm gonna make it a personal goal to fill up each of these lockers with their respective resources before I record the next episode, including filling all 3 of these giant glass ones with titanium. Not because I particularly need to at the moment, but just because that will make the hoarder in me happy. We will probably be listening to the radio again and doing an actual objective again next episode. I'll probably open by going and, we'll probably go explore that big chunk of wreckage that's over there at LifePod 17, and then we'll listen to the radio again because I'll officially be out of objectives. So, if you're enjoying this series, please remember that the best way to support it is to leave a like. You can also subscribe and ring the bell to receive notifications when future videos are coming out. As always, feel free to chat with me down below in the comments, and I will see you all next time. Catch you later.